Let's head to the Western region, where environmentalists and youth groups in the Western and Western North regions have raised concerns over worsening impacts of illegal mining in both regions. Addressing a press conference at Bakanta in the Lembele district, an environmentalist and youth leader from the area said widespread galamsey activities have not only become a disturbance to water bodies and the environment, but also a threat to the lives of the people. Citi News' Western Regional Correspondent Akwasi Nim reports.
Despite government claims of progress in combating galamsey, the reality on the ground, particularly evident in the state of the Pra River as of April 13, 2024, points a dark picture. This prompts youth leaders and environmental advocates to unite in a call for genuine commitment from the authorities to tackle the galamsey menace. Leading the charge is Elizabeth Aluava, Executive Director of the Ghana Environmental Advocacy Group, stressing the urgency of the intervention.
Already, a few have died in open pits in our communities. 4 in Nkrofo, 2 in Anya, and 1 in Telekubokazo. Do their deaths mean anything to you? No. Our cocoa production has reduced, and whatever little we have left will soon be tagged as contaminated with heavy metals. Isn't that concerning enough? We demand action. We need action. We know the excellent work of some of our gallant traditional leaders, like Nanabo Zokaku II. We also know the work of Sajifu Osade Yoajimambedu II is doing. Our own Tumubula Kakwaka III is also doing the same. And others like him, what they have done to keep galamsey destruction from their lands. We are also aware of the complicit role the state and some of our Nanano have played in the poisoning of our lands and rivers. Rest assured, there will be a time of reckoning for all. If the state won't keep us safe, and some of our traditional leaders are also going to betray us, then it will be up to us, regular citizens like you and I, to stand up and protect our communities.
Youth leaders like Matthias Nsiakopina from our win in the Western North and Nanakaku Ayemia, the youth chief of Zimmerland, decried the complicity of certain state actors in facilitating galamsey activities, vowing action if the situation persists.
There is so much tension in Asemkrum, which can escalate into high violence at any time. The worst of it all is that the number of galamseyers outnumber the town's youth. With contempt of court and impunity, the elders and the 14 native galamseyers have imported over 300 foreigners to invade Asemkrum. They are uprooting cocoa trees without even consulting the owners. Asemkrum citizens of the land of freedom and justice are bereft of justice. The people have lost confidence in the police and the judiciary. Money has perverted justice and truth. Nevertheless, they have taken their future into their own hands, turning to the spiritual realm to deal with everyone who has been bribed even a penny in this case.
The government is behind it. We have our DC who is just going. The DC is just going. Because what we are doing is nonsense to him. He is going. Anytime you go and then catch some illegal miners, including the Chinese people, then they tell you order from above. Order from we only have one above. That is heaven. Order from where? Order from where? Order from above. Then they make our cases silly. They make our cases null and void. So I'm not sending any message to the government because the government is right behind it. What we are doing, in fact, it is in our heads. The Chinese in the China or the Chinese in China doesn't know that there is good beneath this earth. So if we have gotten him with excavators digging our land and then devastating our land and then destroying our water bodies, you know, these water bodies, the same river bodies is what we drink over here. And then even if it is dug and then made some sachet or pure water, it is the same underground water. So the presence of cyanide, the presence of mercury, and are all found in the water. And then they travel very, very far.
As the relentless pollution of river bodies such as the Ankobra here and the environment we see across the country persists, the youth of the Western and Western North and environmentalists within the area are also saying that they are very much geared towards a continued fight against the destruction. For Citi News, I'm Akwesi Jenim, the Western Region.